Today I'll go over what the technology and psychological requirements are for effectively working virtual office. My staff all work virtual office, and I've been working virtual office for over 20 years. In fact, every 2 or 3 years I move just so I can experience a new state or country. Let's take this to the river. First, we will go over technology needs. This depends partly on your technology role, but we're going to go over a wide range so we cover just about everything. A survey by Stanford found that only 65% of Americans had internet fast enough to handle video calls. So the number one thing you need for working virtual office is high-speed internet. You got to make sure that your video speed or your internet speed is nice and fast, so that is not an obstacle to you working virtual office. Number two, backpack. Believe it or not, get a backpack, not a carry by the hand type thing for your laptop, and get one that looks cheap and beat up. It shouldn't have any stickers on it saying this is an expensive laptop, please steal me. It shouldn't have cables hanging out of it. Keep it nice and neat so when you're traveling, people think that you're carrying books that are worthless instead of an expensive laptop that they can sell cheap. Now it's time for Alec to go into multi-threading Alec mode. Headphones. You should have some headphones with you so that when you're going virtual office outside of your home office, you can put the headphones on, such as you're in a coffee shop and it's really noisy, put your headphones in so you can concentrate. Laptop. Obviously, you need a laptop. Now, 1 in 10 laptops today are stolen. 86% of IT professionals say that they know somebody in their organization that has had their laptop stolen or they lost it. And they say that 56% of those stolen or lost laptops ended up in a data breach. Okay. There's been other studies, link will be down below, that says that in America, a data breach cost the company $47,000. That's due to having to issue new passwords on everything and all the other reasons. You can figure it out. So do not lose your laptop, and more importantly, make sure that your laptop is encrypted and auto-locks when you shut it, and your phone should auto-lock when it shuts, and your passwords, you should not have any passwords on your laptop that are not in an encrypted file. It's amazing how many idiots have company passwords in a file on their laptop that is not encrypted. Give me a break. They're fired! Anyways, next. You should have software like GoToMeeting so that you can collaborate with other people in your office or organization. You should have WhatsApp. You don't really need that for your company, but when you're traveling internationally, especially, WhatsApp is a fantastic tool so that you can communicate with the Airbnb person, the host, the taxi driver, the tour guide. They all have WhatsApp, and it works regardless of if you're from the United States and from another country. You guys can communicate very quickly and easily. Whether you use Slack or Skype or one of the many others, doesn't matter. Use whatever your company likes, but then offer it to your manager and your supervisor and your boss, and let them know that they can contact you 24/7 on it. They won't really contact you 24/7 on it, but it will make them feel better. And sometimes instant messaging software is faster than a phone call. By the way, if you're not working remotely yet, check out my other video, Programmers Negotiate Virtual Office. But first, let's talk about psychology requirements. It's really important that you have self-motivation. If you require a manager looking over your shoulder to get your work done, you can't work virtual office. You have to be self-motivated. You have to have self-discipline. Number two, family and friends. When you're working virtual office, especially at the beginning, it's very tempting for your family and friends to think, oh, he's at home, he's not working. You have to explain to them, no, I can't mow the lawn right now, I'm working.
If you're working at a coffee shop or in a park and you have friends or family there, you have to explain to them, okay, now I'm going to be working. My laptop is open. Notice, laptop is open. I'm typing. I'm working. Don't interrupt me. And I will take a break in a little bit, and then I can engage with you and play frisbee or whatever. But right now, it's work time. If your family and friends cannot get this through their head and explain this to them, then you won't be able to work virtual office. You'll have to go to the office if you're always interrupted and you're not able to work when you're trying to work virtual office. Number 3, quiet place or headphones. Hopefully at home you can set up a place where you have a quiet place to do your work and you can focus. If not, get headphones. And you want headphones anyway, so that when you go out and you want to work in a coffee shop, then you can put on your headphones and ignore all the noise and you can get some work done. Me personally, when I really need to focus, I need to get into that Zen state, I like to listen to my Spotify work list and I crank it up really loud, and then I can get into the zone and I can just code and I don't hear anything else in the world. So that's number 3. Number 4, set a schedule and track your time. This is really important. Now, a lot of companies or clients, they don't really care what hours you work as long as you're productive. So you don't need to say, hey, from 8 to 5, I'm always working. No, when you're working virtual office, part of the advantage of that is having some flexibility in your time. If you need to take a short break to run your kid to band practice, no problem. But track the time that you were running off to band practice and make up that time later that night. As long as your productivity stays high or higher than when you're not working virtual office, the companies and clients should be happy with you. And those are the psychology requirements.
Virtual office lifestyle. Your first goal should be to be able to work from home. Get your office set up perfect. After that, try working in nearby remote locations like coffee shops or parks. I'm currently working in a gazebo next to my mom's apartment. Next, start making extended trips where you're productive while working there and yet enjoying the exotic location. Pretty soon you'll be able to productively work while traveling anywhere in the world and truly enjoying life. See my other video regarding negotiating a virtual office for more details on working virtually. Now that is the virtual office lifestyle. In summary, first, set up your home office to be your base. Then add the tech you need so you can work effectively anywhere. Now, side note, almost every country has faster internet than the United States, at least first world countries. So just remember, if you can fulfill your client needs and continue being productively, then really the world is your workplace. I hope this has helped. If so, hit the like button and subscribe for more on the business of programming.